out. The first game, as you can see on your screen, Truth, CTF. This game's loaded up, guys, so we're going to be jumping straight into the action. Here we have, again, Team Immunity versus Citadel, and kicking things off here is going to be Havoc. I just want to rotate through and see who's going to be going for this camo, because obviously it is important. Lunchy has been known to go for it, and he's going to be the man to pick it up at 11:47. Expect this one to come into play a lot. And I'm surprised that Team Immunity didn't spend more than just the one player down to camo to pick that one up, and it is going to be Citadel who has the power position at the start of this match.
Yeah, it's interesting, and Immunity didn't really challenge really hard for the camo. There you go, Lunchy using it well, gets one kill. That's 2 dead for Immunity right now, so Lunchy just needs to stay alive at this this top car. Benno's trying to run it towards him. He should be able to take out Benno here. He's got the camo, he should be able to sneak up on him. Here we go, Benno's down. So that should be Citadel running the flag, and they are. They get it all the way down to car. That's 3 dead right now, I'm pretty sure, for Team Immunity. Taj, the last one alive, he's bottom car. This should be a cut for Citadel.
Yeah, Citadel, and it's all about that camo, Hoggy.
It was.
Yeah, Lunchy claimed that one, and then he shut down the push from Benno, and then they countered after getting a few kills and get the first cap on the board. Surprising to a lot of people, I bet, but Citadel, you got to watch out for them, man. We talked about dark horses at the beginning, and they were picked for top 4, but when you're talking about the caliber of Team Immunity, they're still a dark horse, but they're able to capture the first flag of the game in less than a minute as well. And as you can see here, Immunity are doing their best to answer back. They've got a good run here down below bottom pink, and it looks like they might be able to get this one through. Seduce running the objective for the squad, jumping up through all these little bits here, and he's going to be able to dash that through for another cap. Counters right back within a minute themselves, so 1-1 tying things up. That was a pretty nice counter, it must be said.
Yeah, that's interesting, because Team Immunity actually went 2 down in the middle of that capture, so they were running it. Once he got to pink, they were 2 down, and they still managed to cap. Citadel not capitalizing on their kills there. I think they should have been able to stop that.
I agree with that one. We're on board with Seduce here from Immunity. He's going to pick up 1 headshot. His teammate Benno was just taken down, so he needs to watch himself, and he gets out of there. Stuck around bottom carbine. 1 player ducking and weaving around him. That's going to be Weasel. He's going to be almost winning that fight with the AR. Decides to go out and challenge him. Weasel's going to be forced to go up top carbine. Seduce is going to be waiting through. Look at the dash back from Weasel. He's just playing games around here with that lift, and that is exactly what we're talking about good use of the mobility system here within Halo 5. And I believe Weasel was still there, was he not?
Yep.
Doesn't matter. This flag has been moving here for Citadel. Braddles has got it. He's over on top pink. He's going to throw it down. His teammate was taken out. You've got Seduce there, who's going to be hiding inside of the blue base, looking to shut this one down. We'll go back over here to where the flag carrier was. Braddles is going to be here holding down pink. One of the flag carriers here from Citadel, the flag carrier rather from Citadel, is going to be Lunchy, and he's got camo once again. It should be noted he picked that one up, and he's going to be making moves with this flag once again. You've got Seduce up top, and he uses that nice little clamber ability to stop him launching up too high. And now we have a stalemate. Weasel is going to be out front trying to help him get the return here. Voltage was just shut down. So is the flag going to be returned is the question. It looks like no one's in a position to do that, so Lunchy just needs to watch himself. Let's have a look here and see how Immunity are going to react. The flag is going to be down the bottom. Look at the cap. It's going to be going in thanks to that return. Lunchy and the rest of the Citadel came together. A cohesive push is what helped them secure that one. Nice work. And Lunchy gets spanked in the 1v1 from Hef. Must be feeling angry right now, old Hef, as they are down 2-1 here in the CTF.
Yeah, Immunity just need to regroup. Same with Citadel, they need to regroup. Both teams had 2 dead before, so now they just need to try get control of pink, and it looks like Immunity's trying to do that. Braddles again, he's up on top pink. He's up at pink 3, he goes top mid, he gets taken down. 2 dead now for Citadel as Lunchy gets a return kill, so Voltage will be down for the moment. Seduce working well with Hef here. They're going to try to push into the base. As Hef gets caught in a battle, he'll get taken down. Seduce nice to clean that up, and it looks like Citadel's going to be stuck spawning over at their carbine.
Yeah, and Immunity, there's not really too many people up here with Seduce, though, to help him make a pull or anything. Brad's going to be just around the corner. He's going to have the backup of a teammate as well. Seduce forced out of there. No one from Immunity is in a position to really help him right now. He does have that storm rifle. He's going to be trying to use that, but he's not really in a strong position right now. You can see a big push coming through over from the pink side of the map. 7 minutes 40 on the clock, so we should be expecting camo around the 7-minute 30 mark, I do believe. We'll have a quick look through here, scroll through the players, see who's in a position to utilize it. Look, we also need to keep an eye on the fact that Citadel were making a run with the flag. Who's going to be on the invis? It's Hef. He picked that one up around the 30 mark. He's going to get the perfect kill with that pistol as well. Storm rifle in his back pocket as well. 2-1 is going to be a score. Make that 2-2 as Immunity, thanks to the use of that camo and also a couple of great battles won by them, get their second kill, and now even things out. 7 minutes left on the clock, and only one cap required for each team. Who's going to get it is the question on everyone's tongue right now, and Benno is going to be shooting out that plasma caster, which we don't see too much. Oh, Brattle's almost naded himself, might have been quite the mistake there. But Weasel and Lunchy both picking up kills for Citadel. That's going to be 2 down for Immunity. You can see there on your screen. Expect these guys not to push too much right now. They're just going to establish their map position. Brattles is going to be jumping into the red jump up though to try and take down Benno, and he does. Then he's going to find a second player right in front of him. He's going to try and team up with the teammate there to pick that one up. That was going to be Seduced, forced out, which means Brattle is free for a run. Passes off to Havoc, gets the panic nades out, blows himself up. He might have had a chance of staying alive for a little bit longer, but not going to happen. That flag is still running though, and it looks like it might be Lunchy running that one. He's going bottom car. Excuse me, where that sword was waiting. He doesn't need to worry about that. He does have the flag. 2 players are there waiting for it. Who's going to be in a position to get it? It's Brattles. Brattles falls as well. Weasel the one alive right on the flag. He just needs to run it through, and he does. Little dash through at the end. They just relayed it. It went through 3 players of Citadel while the other one was just being a nuisance, and they take game 1 in the grand final off Immunity.
Yeah, really scrappy cap at the end, but it worked. They got it across. They even got it across one at a time, and they were really, really fortunate because they actually got the flag to bottom car. There were 3 dead at the time, and then 1 player spawned on the carbine with Lunchy, who just grabbed the flag. So that allowed Lunchy to throw it in towards the base as close as he could get it. The player that spawned at car came over, just helped him, you know, put shots on, tried to distract as best he could, and then their team spawned inside the base, and you know, there was enough of them there just to rally at that little bit extra distance.
Weasel has been playing like the old school days when he used to just go nuts in Halo 3. 1 flag cap to his name, and it was the vital one in the end. 12 kills as well. The leading kills for his team.
Yep.
He helped secure that for his squad. On the opposing side, we saw running the OBJ for the squad. 2 flag caps. There are only 2 flag caps, and 14 kills to Hef, who's surprisingly been a really amazing slayer throughout this tournament. Something that he wasn't really known for back in the day. He's more the objective player and the in-game leader for the squad. Now he's just slaying all over the place. And it was actually Seduce and Voltage both had 8 kills, and Benno lagging behind on 7. So it just shows that we're losing those vital gun battles along with a few other engagements. And they just let those flags slip through. So it's actually Citadel who take out that first game.
Yep, Camo didn't really come into too much of an effect in that game. Early on, Lunchy did a nice job with it. I think they got a flag off it. And then Hef actually got it towards the end of that game. He got Camo, and it didn't really work out for them. He got taken down pretty quickly in their base after getting like 1 kill. As you see on your screen, Citadel take the first game 3-2 in Truth, capture the flag. So, you know, there's hope for Citadel. They've got, you know, Plaza, Team Slayer, which is technically, you know, Slayer, one of Immunity's weaker modes. So they've definitely got a chance here, especially with the Breakout as the 3rd mode. So Citadel could win this.
They really could. Slayer, Breakout, then Strongholds. This could really go either way. The Strongholds, we've seen how strong Immunity can be in it, but given you've got a Slayer into a Breakout, you're right, Hoggy, I really feel this could go either way, but we'll just have to wait and see. We know that a lot of players on both sides have been slaying out of their minds. Weasel and Hef are my guys to look out for in this game, and look out for some amazing snipes as well. It is going to be Team Slayer on Plaza, and by default, we're going to be on Citadel, but I want to watch Immunity because these guys really need to come back after that loss there against the boys in blue.
Yep, so Lunchy's trying to get that overshield. Oh my god, and he actually gets it. He stays alive as well. So that's huge for Citadel right now. Lunchy's doing a nice job just getting shots off. He's going to get taken out pretty easily here, though. He jumps down into dip, and he might live. He actually... Oh, he gets taken out by Hef. Really good job, though. He did get the overshield. Technically, he just burned it in the end, but it's 3 kills for Team Immunity. Nice start for them, even though they didn't get the overshield.
Yeah, it really is a good start for them. Burning the overshield, well, it was, burning in the end, I guess, was a smart play, because can you imagine the start from Immunity if they also got the overshield as well? I mean, this is already a dominant start for these guys. Benno is going to be challenging Brattles right here. Brattles not caught in a very good position. He does have the backup of his team here inside of the cafe. I just want to have a look on the other side. You've got Seduce over here. And Taj, he does have the montage maker with him as well, so I just want to see how he utilizes this. He's actually going to be pushing out towards the bottom of the base and over towards Cafe. He's over near the dip right now, a couple of players inside of Cafe. is he going to challenge? And would you challenge with the sniper here, Hogs?
This is interesting. I'm surprised he's pushed over. He needs a teammate to come over and help him here. He doesn't want to be stuck on this ramp by himself, and he does. He needed someone else to push over and help with him and keep people from pushing him in dip, which has ended up what ended up happening. Even though two players from Citadel go down, 8-5 to Team Immunity. Looks like Weasel's a little stuck over here in Yard, and so is his team. So his team's going to have to push through Cafe. They've got one over there, another one going over there now. This is another great place to sit up on top yellow. You get good lines of sight. One down for each team now. Still 9-6 the score. Lunchy gets another kill. So you really want to try push into Cafe here, which they have. Get this top yellow control, which isn't a bad idea, and use one person to try flankers if you can. But they just need to sit tight for now, play it slow, because that's how you play Slayers in this game.
I can't believe Voltage just gave away the sniper like that before, though. I mean, he couldn't have really predicted he was inside a Cafe, but given the communications from his team, he knew there was at least one, maybe two. And then it ended up being a pinch from Dip. I just gave away pretty much a full sniper. I'm not sure we ended up utilising that in the end, if anyone, but we see Immunity now under a little bit of pressure as Citadel. They are now going to get the overshield as well. I'm not sure who had that. Was it Lunchy? It was. Lunchy again. Perfect timing to get that overshield, kills Hef and gains the lead for his squad. Lunchy going huge, 4 for 3. He's got the assist as well, leading the squad and has this overshield. Great work by him.
Yeah, really good job by Lunchy. Really unfortunate though for Team Immunity. Both times Lunchy finds 2 though, and I think he's going to go down here. He will take F out, but he should get taken down by Dan as he tries to come around the corner. He might actually have assistance. No, he doesn't. And Lunchy goes down. Great job by Benno using that Storm Rifle as he always does. But Lunchy's doing a really good job at the start of this game. Really unfortunate though for Team Immunity, as I was going to say, that they got Lunchy one shot. He got the overshield both times as he was one shot, and he regained his health. It was so unfortunate for them, but it looks like Team Immunity's got him a little stuck over in Tram. Lunchy's trying to push through Cafe, so that's not good for Team Immunity as they have no one there right now. 3 down though for Citadel as Weasel gets one back, or was it Havoc gets one back, sorry. So they're stuck in Transform now, and they'll have to do their best to get out of this.
That's exactly right. You've got Seduce in control of the new sniper, and he needs to put it to use, given that things have all evened up. Thanks to, look, I don't want to say one man as it has been a team game, but look, it has been the work of Lunchy, who's kept Citadel up with Immunity, and at one stage even in front, thanks to the use of those overshields and just being able to stay alive. And now these guys from Immunity are clawing back a little bit. There's going to be one player coming up the lift. Seduce spots him, misses that snipe. I'm pretty sure that would have went straight through him. It was damn close, that's for sure. He's going to be pushing in through the lift now. He wants to catch this player out, and he was going to be taken down. That was Havoc just being a little bit of a nuisance over on snipe. Now they do have the 3-kill lead right now. Seduce still trying to do what he can with his snipe. Voltage is going to work over on the other side of the map. Don't near Dip is going to be taken down in response though, as Brad is going to be down the bottom of the map.
Yep, overshield's coming up any second now. I'm not sure which team's going to get it, but Brad's taking a fight down near bottom snipe. He will take out Seduce. As Benno's one shot, he's going to get pushed here by Lunchy. Lunchy takes him out. F's trying to push for that overshield. He gets taken out, and I think Citadel might be able to get control of it if he didn't burn it. There we go. Citadel gets control of the overshield, and I think it might even be Lunchy again.
I think so. Sorry, I'm just trying to find... Where are you, Lunchy? Come to me. Oh, it's Havoc. It's Havoc with it. There we go. We got there eventually. I think we all got a little bit dizzy from that one. We ended up finding Havoc with the overshield. It is going to be beaten down off him from Hef, but he is going to stay alive. So that was a nice trade out. And Citadel, after all of these exchanges, Hoggy, are now in the lead by 2 points, which again, a little bit of surprise. Immunity is supposed to be the powerhouse of our region. Citadel, a lot of people kind of, you know, shook these guys off a little bit, given that Tainted Minds, the former Integral squad, have been so dominant as well. But they were eliminated earlier, and now Citadel are just really putting the pain on Immunity and looking very strong right now.
Yep, Citadel are taking it to him. Havoc's probably going to go down here. Yeah, he does. Great teamwork by Team Immunity. Rattles down bottom middle, which is interesting. He probably wants to be a little sneaky here as he tries to take on Benno. Benno runs back the opposite direction. Rattles does the same, but he gets taken out. Great help from Voltage. And it looks like Citadel are stuck in Tram for a little bit. They got one player at Light Rifle, and Team Immunity need to make sure they get this Cafe control, even though it looks like Havoc's up there right now. So it looks like Citadel are going to push through to Cafe, as you see now. 3 players there. One's one shot. Benno just needs to back down, stay alive here, and let Voltage try to clean him up.
Why was I'm not really sure of Benno's positioning, given given that he had an almost full sniper. I thought he would have been getting into a bit of a better one than that. He's going to be challenged the player inside of Flowers just there. Now jumping into Cafe. He needs to watch himself. I'm not too sure what his decision making there was, but we're going to be jumping over to Brattles, who is inside of this Cafe, and with the rest of Citadel as things do even up. I believe the overshield is going to be coming up pretty soon. So we'll just have to keep an eye on when that's going to be coming up. I believe it might be around the 5:30 mark, but we'll just have to wait and see. We've got Voltage over here challenging over near yellow, and he's going to be popping out to top yellow. Weasel's going to be over there. A couple of players inside of yard right now. So I just want to keep an eye, if I may, onto this overshield. Expect a player to come up with that one. Seduce is going to be around that area looking for it. And it looks like it was going to be Benno out there challenging for it as well. Hef looking for it too. But it may have been burnt. We're not too sure. We'll just have to see what goes down. I think it might have gone down in all of that process. We've got Voltage looking out for it as well. So by 5:17, I'm pretty sure it's been burnt by now. Yeah, so we'll just have to just continue playing it on from here. Getting rid of those barrels rather is a smart move there by Voltage. He's going to be jumping down. That player gets taken down. That's Weasel taking the fall. And now Immunity are pushing inside of Tram. Voltage. Don't know if I like this positioning by him. He's going to be caught off guard, and Lunchy's going to be down there as well. Let's just have a look here. He's going to be taken down 34-38. So Immunity are still in front. They regain that lead, and Brattles is going to be caught off in a pretty bad position here. Hopefully he can stay alive. No, he's not. Decides to blow himself up there. Might have been a nade coming out as well. 41-35, Immunity starting to blow it out now after Citadel were looking so strong a little earlier. Voltage getting the easy kill, gifted one there from Havoc. Benno's going to be over here with the light rifle, jumping inside of Cafe. Who's he going to spot? There's one player around the corner, gets the noob combo out, and he almost gets taken out himself from that nade. Decides to back up. There's going to be one player trying to catch him in a pinch there from Citadel. 45-35. It's blown out to a 10-point game. Havoc still trying to keep him in the game. Voltage is going to try and get some revenge for his teammate by taking down Havoc, which he will right here. He indeed goes down in return. Trading off is happening, and it's working well for Immunity as they are in front by almost 10 kills. Yeah,
Immunity, 4 kills left. Lunchy grabs 1, so that's 1 down for Immunity right now. It's an 8-kill lead for Immunity. Hef gets another. Looks like Voltage is trying to keep control of this Cafe. Overshield is coming up soon if it hasn't already been grabbed. Rattle's sitting top middle, and same with Havoc as well. So they're all over on this sniper side. Lunchy has that new sniper, or the older sniper, sorry. The new sniper will be spawning in 30 seconds. Trying to put that to use. He gets taken down. That's 2 dead. 1 more kill for Team Immunity. Benno might be able to find it, and there we go. 50-39 to Team Immunity. Now, Team Immunity did a really nice job about a couple minutes before that game ended, where they got off to a big lead, where they sort of grabbed 4 to 8 kills in a row sort of thing, and traded maybe 2 or 3. And they kind of trapped Citadel at the sniper, and they got all 4 of them dead. Then Citadel spawned in Tram, and that's when Immunity sort of just held them there, traded what they needed to, and kept their lead. And easy win for Immunity by the end. They were actually up by 11, even though it was really close for a lot of the game.
Well, I think it was like 32-31. We saw Citadel in front, and they just dropped the ball towards the end. Immunity too strong. Seduce and Benno, the wombo combo of Immunity, 15 for 8 for both of them. Just a couple more assists to Seduce. Voltage 14-13, and Hef down there at 6-10. That's the Hef we used to see with a lot of assists. little negative and a lot of assists. Typical Hef style. Citadel, Lunchy, even money with 6 assists. Positive for Brattles, and down the bottom you had Havoc on. Unfortunate 4 for 12. But that's the lay of the land. Immunity looking strong in that Slayer. 50-39, tying up the series 1-1 here in the best of 5 as Citadel took out that first game again. Was a bit of a surprise to a lot of people.
Yeah. And in that game, it was very close right up until I was talking about, they trapped them at sniper, pushed them to Tram, spawn, and, they went from there. So Immunity clutched up when they needed to. The game was close, and they did a really nice job of at least burning the overshield if they did. I'm pretty sure they did, and they either made Citadel, burn it, or they burn it themselves. So that could have been crucial, and we're going to head on to Gamble Breakout, though. So Breakouts, it's a very different game mode, obviously. So on this map, you've got a camo. You've got 2 DMRs, one that's spawned on each side of the map, and you have a shotgun. Now, I don't expect teams to try to go for the shotgun that often. I watched a scrim between EG and CLG, and every time every round, in Gamble Breakout, they sent 3 up to camo. Both teams. Every round, 1 person to DMR, 3 to camo, and it was just a camo DMR battle. That was it. And I would like to say that this is going to be the same, but I also want to see someone try flank. I would love to see someone mix it up and go for a flank bottom tower, which is underneath where the invis spawns, and you know, catch the other team off guard if they can. If they can. It's not necessarily going to work, but I want to see it.
Well, if anyone's going to be doing a flank, it's most likely going to be Lunchy. So we're going to have a look at him at the start of this game and see what we can grab from him. Lunchy is going to be over here on the right-hand side of the map, and again, rushing up towards where this Ibis is. It's up on top of this ramp. Usually what you see is a lot of nades coming out, and there's Lunchy giving out one of his own. Taj and Hef are both going to be pushing up there, so Juice is going to be running behind, and in fact, it is going to be Lunchy, the first one to fall. Voltage picking up first blood, and they are in front here. 4 players up to the 3. Camo is going to be picked up by Voltage, and this is where we see it put to use.
Yeah, if one team gets camo...
Oh my god. What?
Wow, that was bad, because technically if you get camo on this map, you should be winning this round, not losing, so you don't want to be getting beaten down like that. That was poor by Voltage. I'm not sure what he was doing.
I've said it before, but I'm happy to use this quote again. That was the awareness of Helen Keller right there coming out from Voltage. He did not know what was going on, completely distracted. And if Immunity lose this round, which it looks like they might, and they do.
Wow.
Guys, plus...
Voltage, what are you doing?
The big dinosaur didn't see it coming that time, so hopefully they can come back in this one. We'll just wait and see. Let's keep an eye on what Voltage does this time to come back. Citadel taking out round 1 here of the breakout, and given that Citadel took a map, he doesn't want to give away rounds like that here in the breakout, Hoggy.
Yeah, really don't. And it's interesting because even if he traded, probably wasn't that bad as Voltage pushes up on Brattles again without the camo this time. But it looks like Team Immunity have got the camo again. I think it's gone. So let's flick through. Looks like one of them has it. I think Hef. No, it's not Hef. Maybe it's Seduce. Yep, Seduce has got it. So Citadel, interesting. They've left them just to get the camo, and I'm really not sure why, because it can be a really huge game breaker, but Immunity have left their base open. Citadel to run it in.
I really wish we saw what the was going on with that flag then. Citadel is just embarrassing Immunity here with their breakout gameplay. I'm liking it so far. Havoc straight up this DMR. We did see, I believe, Benno with the DMR over on the Immunity side. So we'll just see how this plays out. Where's Benno? There's Benno. He's got the DMR for those. We've got Havoc over here with the DMR for Citadel. He's going to have shots out over onto the guys who went all over the camo side. He's going to be taken down though. Seduce is going to be with the camo over on the right-hand side of the map, or the camo side of the map for them. Now Citadel, Lunchy is going to be taken down. Oh, but so was Seduce, leaving 1 player left alive. Let's see who it's going to be. It looks like it is going to be, I believe, Benno. He's going to be the last man standing, 1v2 scenario. He is up against Brad and Weasel. He's going to be spotted by Weasel, having to duck up top, spotted by the player from the left. Weasel's going to be there as well. Can he get shots out? No. Taken down 3 rounds in a row. Citadel, if they get a clean sweep here in the breakout, I think they can really get to Immunity.
Citadel are going huge, and it's interesting because they're not challenging camo. The Immunity's got camo every round, but they haven't really used it that effectively. And, you know, camo is sort of a free-ish win on this map. You know, I'm surprised. I'm just really surprised.
Let's have a look and see how it's played out. We're going to be seeing, I'm not sure, it might have been Seduce. Yeah, Seduce is going for it right now. So Immunity, they've dropped a player, make that 2 players, but they have camo. So let's see if they can actually put it to use. It's Taj and Seduce, the only ones left alive. Lunchy falls, so we've got a 2v2, and a player has camo. Surely they take out this round. They are up against, who have they got here? They've got Havoc and just Havoc, as Brattles was just taken down. So surely, yeah, we're going to be seeing Havoc take down. Finally a round going to Immunity, so it's not going to be a clean sweep. What a fairy tale breakout that would have been for Citadel, though. So Immunity finally able to capitalize on getting that invis, and we'll just see if they do the same again.
Yeah, I think Immunity just need to focus on shooting together at the moment, because the individual battles haven't gone their way so far in this game. They've been getting camo, which is great, but they haven't been able to use it yet. So maybe just worry about being together rather than the camo too much here, as Voltage takes out Brattles, which burns the camo. Voltage goes down as well, so it's a 3v3.
That's a good trade, though.
Good trade, worth it, very worth it.
to get rid of that camo, it was very good. As Citadel finally get their hands on it, Seduce is going to be instantly taken down though, leaving Benno now the only one alive as Hef was taken down as well. 1v3, Lunchy's up top as you can see there on the camo spawn. I don't think Lunchy actually spotted Voltage, but they're going to know where he is now. The reversal out for Benno. Nice work, the flag's underway. Gets the double, can he get the triple? The player's off guard, Lunchy's going to be called out. Lunchy dropped down, did Benno spot him? I don't think he did. Lunchy's going to catch him off guard and Lunchy picks up that one.
Wow.
No awareness for immunity right now. First Voltage, now Benno. Granted, Benno got the awesome double kill. It was about to turn into a triple, but then he choked it at the end. Lunchy picked up the clutch win, the clutch kill there right at the end to win that round. They are 1 round away from victory, 4-1 right now, and it's going to be an immunity player who goes down first. It's Benno. Lunchy's going straight for this mad flank. Let's follow him right now as he's going to be going up the invis ramp. Catches 2 players off guard. There goes one. Another player on camo dies, leaving 1 left. Who is it? It's Hef. He's got the shotty though. He picks up 1. He needs the 1v4 to keep his team in it. He starts by taking down 1 player. He's going to get caught off. And Citadel take it 5-1. That is how you play Breakout. What a game there for Citadel. Immunity, sit down, son. Citadel's going to give you lessons on Breakout.
Yeah. Wow. That was really well done. Surprisingly, most of their flanks weren't really noticed, and the flanks worked. They got them kills. Early on, the rounds were just sort of like challenging one-on-one, and Immunity didn't really win them. They got the camos though, didn't really use them effectively, and then they managed to get the flanks in the last 2 rounds, and it worked out perfectly. Juked out Benno. To be fair though, Benno was in a 1v3. If he did the 1v3, that would have been amazing. It was just unfortunate what happened, but
yeah. All credit to Benno just there. It would have been a clutch play.
Yes.
I'm just saying that it was clutch for Lunchy to get away and go straight up behind him. It was really nice work. I just want to point out, if I could, Hoggy, you talked at the beginning of this Breakout game about the way you've watched the NA team scrim, right? They'll send 1 DMR, 3 camo. And that is exactly what Immunity did. And Citadel basically pooped all over that.
It's interesting because Citadel gave them camo 3 rounds that they, Citadel won the first 3 rounds and they gave them the camo. They almost didn't even challenge. And if they did, only 1 person died. And I know, I mentioned how it worked, between CLG and EG, and it wasn't even similar, which is very, very, very interesting. So as we can see, Citadel up 2-1 now over Immunity. We're going into Eden's Stronghold. We'll have to see how this goes. As I said, Immunity, they're not strong on Slayer, so Strongholds would be where they're going to come back. So I would expect to see a Game 5 here, and we'll have to see how it goes, though.
But I wouldn't have seen Citadel taking the CTF, just like I wouldn't have seen Citadel taking this upcoming Strongholds. Can it be done? Can they win 3-1 against Team Immunity?
Definitely, it can be done. It's basically the same, Citadel won the Slayer, but they won the flag instead, as we said. So I said, if they win the Slayer and they win the Breakout, then they could win. But they've won the flag, which is important. They may have lost the Slayer, but they won the Breakout, so they're still up 2-1, which is what, I thought might happen or could happen. And then we go to Strongholds. Immunity are strong team at Strongholds. No, they're good at Strongholds, so, but Citadel, they could do this. They could win the Strongholds, but if they don't, they've got the backup. They've got the Slayer backup.
Yeah, well, this is what we should talk about, right? So Strongholds is taken by Team Immunity. The Slayer we saw back on Plaza was 50-39.
Yeah.
If we go to Coliseum Slayer, and I've watched both of these teams play Slayer and Coliseum, and Team Immunity are very good at it.
Yeah.
Given that they won the previous Team Slayer by 11 points, I wonder if it's going to then be Immunity taking that one. With that said, the Slayer we saw in Plaza was equal all the way up to, what, 32 kills, where we saw 32-31?
That's correct.
It was very close, so we're just going to have to see what happens. This is the game that I think will define what happens. Strongholds on Eden. The game's starting up right now. We're going to jump into the action. Again, we've got Team Immunity versus Citadel. Citadel are ahead in the series, 2-1, best of 5. If they can somehow clutch this game, they secure their spot to the ANZ Regional Final. We've got Voltage taking down Lunchy to start with. Weasel's going to be getting some swift revenge on him. We're going to see who's getting the power weapons and the power-ups in this one. Benno's going to have the rockets. We'll come back to him in just a second. I want to see what else is going on around the map, we're going to be seeing not much else. So we're going to have to definitely jump back over to Benno, who's got the rockets, and just keep an eye on him here in this Strongholds game. Blue Bend does belong to Team Immunity. He's going to be utilizing those rockets, or is he? He's going to have to waste 2 and only get the trade. That is not a great use of those rockets.
Yep, so it's 3 down right there, though, for Citadel. So Immunity's in a good place. They've got two strongholds right now, Nest and outside Blue Bend. They don't have Catwalk, but that's okay. They don't need the Catwalk. They're gaining points as one goes down. And Seduce is fighting another one. He takes another one down, so that's 2 dead right now for Citadel. 2 dead for each team. Weasel's down on the red plat. They're trying to take the Bend, and it looks like Team Immunity's about to 3-cap here.
Yeah, looking, and they really need this, don't they, Hoggy? They need a strong start, given the breakout that they just lost. They do have the triple, but there is a couple of players up here on the catwalk for Citadel, but I think they've been all bombed out of there by those crazy amount of nades coming out. So you've got Citadel now being spawned out of red base. You're going to have one player, that's Voltage, over there on the lower catwalk. He's going to be taken out. We'll check out Lunchy now, trying to take back the catwalk himself. He's going to get shots on the team shot out from Citadel to take that one out, and now they are in control of catwalk. A couple more team shots coming out. Benno takes a fall, but then Seduce coming back to answer and then holding down the defense for Red Nest. So Citadel now have at least one stronghold, but it's not going to be enough to stop this huge push and the score rising for Team Immunity.
Yep, so this isn't too bad for Team Immunity. They've got Red Nest, they've got Blue Band. If they can hold them inside the blue base and inside the tower, then they should be able to keep this lead. They're up 39-0 right now. Citadel don't even have a point as another player goes down from Citadel. So I think it's 2 dead for Citadel. Overshield is up right now. Camo's up right now. Yep, Havoc has Camo from Citadel, and I would assume that an Immunity player's grabbed the Overshield as well. I think that's Hef. So Havoc needs to do work with this Overshield if he can. And that might have even been the Overshield there. Seduce going down with the Overshield, I think. Oh no, there we go. There's Hef. He's got the rockets. He takes out one player. There's another player in that nest, and he should be able to get him as well.
Great
2 players
defense
up on catwalk though, so.
This is awesome defense from these guys. They've got Benno over there on Blue Bend. Hef had the rocks to shut down the Red Nest push from the Camo player. And now we're halfway through this match, 52-0. And this is how you answer back to the doubters of Team Immunity after that breakout. You might take it 5-1. We're going to answer back with an attempted 100-0 here on this map. Now, Hoggy, I think you've mentioned before, these guys actually have beaten the team 100-0, haven't they? I'm sure.
They have. I'm not going to mention who, but they have done it before. But Immunity doing a really nice job of holding Blue Band and Red Nest. It's not the most ideal, but it can work. You can even 3-cap on this map if you want, especially if you get them spawning in blue, which is exactly what Team Immunity have. Braddles is going to try to get tower control again, but we'll have to see how that goes as Havoc is outside. And he has taken down Voltage. They're trying to get Blue Band. They might be able to get it here as Seduce tries to take, or Benno tries to take on one. He gets one down. Benno's going to jump into Blue Band as it was reset. Havoc is weak. He's probably going to go down by Benno. There we go. He goes down. They're trying to get Catwalk back, but they're not going to be able to get it. Red Bend is taken though. Red Nest, sorry, is taken. Hef gets another one. One down for each team. Benno should be able to get Lunchy here. No, Lunchy manages to get away. So Immunity doing a nice job, even though they're wow, Benno's still alive. Absolutely amazing. But even though Immunity are losing points, they're able to capture 1 back or 2 back just to keep themselves rolling in this game. And they're up 84-0, 85-0. I think this one's done.
It could be. I just want to know if it's going to finish 100-0. That would be very impressive. And indeed, even though they are Immunity, this would still impress me more than the breakout we just saw. I mean, the slaying proficiency coming out from Immunity right now and being able to hold down this map. Taj being taken down there, but the team shot, we got 3 down for Immunity right now. Seduce the only one left alive. Can he hold it down and stop the points being captured? I'm not sure who's going to be trying to capture what. It looks like Citadel were trying to make a move for the catwalk, but it wasn't going to happen. Now moving over, you've got Lunchy with an overshield and Bradley. We should be able to see these guys take Blue Band. Oh, and they do finally get a point on the board. It is not going to be a goose. Citadel saving a little bit of face here at least. And Hoggy, the game is not over just yet.
It is not over. Citadel actually got the overshield, which is huge. I'm not sure if the camo was burned, but Lunchy gets another kill, and Immunity are stuck spawning at the tower now. They're probably going to, Citadel's probably going to get Red Nest, I mean not Red Nest control. They're probably going to try to get this top catwalk control and see if they can get a triple cap on Immunity themselves.
Let's just see how this is going to go down. You've got Brattles holding down this catwalk area and just killing all of the spawners out of here. He's going to attempt to take down Seduce, but Seduce was going to be killed off by Havoc. Brad now also getting shots over there before being taken down and trading out with the immunity player. The triple cap now in effect for Citadel. How amazing would this be for a comeback? I don't think it's going to happen, but this would be pretty amazing if they could.
Yeah, it really, really would.
You've got Immunity getting Red Nest back in control, and Taj is over here on Blue Bend. If they've got 2 in control, that means they start earning points, and indeed they now do. It starts going back, but as I say, that Nest was just taken back by Brad and the rest of Citadel. Now going over to Blue Bend, trying to get the triple cap, and look at this, somehow staying alive, but then being cleaned out there. Unfortunately, these guys here from Immunity are still looking strong despite the small comeback here coming out of Citadel.
Yep, Rockets are up right now. Voltage will get taken down. They'll be able to reset this. They're about to get Red Nest. So if they just hold this Red Nest and hold this Blue Band, that should be game. 1 more point for Team Immunity. They should be able to do it. There we go. Really, really, really nice play from Team Immunity. They just held a 3 cap for so long.
It was actually, yeah, it was pretty impressive. It was 97-0. 97-0, and then it finished on 100-34. So Citadel did pretty well to fight back in the end, but they didn't maintain immunity inside, or contain immunity rather, inside of the tower. And just allowed them to then push out. I think they might have flipped over to red, got red back, and it just went back and forth a little bit.
It was a little bit all over the shop. Immunity got a 3 cap for a decent amount of time, which is bad, obviously, because you get 2 points for a 3 cap every 3 seconds instead of the 1 point when you have 2 captured. So Immunity holding 2 bases for most of the game. They got a 3 cap at 1 point as well, which is that's really bad, especially if you've got 4 people spawning in the 1 place. That's when it's really hard to take even 1 back. So if you can get a 3 cap going and you can spawn them in the right place, it's really good. But Immunity actually held 2 strongholds really well, and you know it was almost 100-0. And they brought it back 34 points, but then Immunity took it out 100-34. So series score 2-2. We're going into Coliseum Team Slayer.
I can't wait to get this one underway. These guys are going to be setting up shortly. As you said, and you can see there on your screen, Citadel, Immunity, Citadel, Immunity. We go by that pattern. We should be seeing Citadel again, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Again, the Plaza Team Slayer was 50-39 to Team Immunity, and also Immunity must be feeling very good after those strongholds. So we'll just have to, if we go by, if history repeats itself, we'll be seeing Immunity taking this one out 3-2. But Citadel, as they've shown, they can upset.
Yep. It'll be interesting how Coliseum plays out. Immunity should be able to control this pretty well. I'm confident that Immunity know how to play this this map pretty well. I know Slayer isn't their best mode, but they just came off a 100-34 win. And they were up 97-0. So you've got to be really, really confident going into Game 5, and they should be. You know, we'll have to see what happens.
Whoever wins this one, I'm just pumped that we reached the Game 5 in a best of 5 for the grand final here of Online Qualifier Cup number 1. What better way to end it? Team Immunity versus Citadel, 2 of the best teams in our region, going head-to-head in what will be the final match. And it's a Slayer. A good way to end it. We're going to be kicking things off here with Brattles from Citadel as he's going to be fighting it out. Jumping off. -1-0. What a way to start for Citadel. I'm loving it. The scatter shot coming into play from Benno. Let's just have a quick look around here. Who's in control of what? We've got Rockets here in the hands of Hef. I'll come back to him in just a second. I want to see who's got Snipe. I don't know if anyone's got it yet, so we'll quickly jump back over to Hef to see how he uses these Rockets.
Yep, so Hef has these Rockets. He's inside red. All Team Immunity are stuck in red here. They probably want to use their teammate. Benno gets 1 kill, though. Hef just wants to do his best to kind of sneak into Sniper and just pick off kills as best he can. Seduce gets another kill. So the score is 4-1 to Team Immunity. It's interesting that Team Immunity didn't really go for the sniper side of the map at the start of the game. Hef actually killed himself with a rocket. So, and Citadel have controlled the rockets now. Weasel, I think, has 2 more rockets left. He should be able to reload that. Yep, he does. So he's down bottom sniper with rockets. He's got another player just above him. I wonder if he knows he's there. And he does now. He tries to get him a bit of a pocket rocket there, but that's all right. And Seduce jumps off the map, so he actually dies there. Weasel might know there's a player in here. He does. He catches another one. So it's 6-6. Citadel doing a really nice job to get back into this one. Weasel will pick up the snipe. Looks like Immunity spawning over on the blue side of the map. Hef's going to have to move his way up into the blue base. Benno's on a bit of a flank here, but he's all alone, so he'll get taken out. All of Team Immunity over on red side. Great shots by Seduce. Havoc's just going to have to back down in red base and try to stay alive. Voltage trying to push up onto top rockets. Doesn't see anyone just yet. So he's gone on a bit of a flank here because I don't think Citadel actually knows he's here. So he needs to stay here, wait for the call-outs and see what he can do. He finds one, gets a couple of shots off. Now he probably wants to back down unless he's got a teammate coming to help him. Try to stay alive here as long as he can. He gets taken out by Weasel.
That was way too ambitious. He should have backed up when he knew he didn't have any teammates helping him out. And Weasel is going to take down not one, but also two by taking down Hef as well. Cross map over on the sniper side. He's going to be spotting Seduce. Those rockets are about to come up, and it looks like Citadel are in the position to make a move for that. Who was that? You've got Brattles, who's going to be up top, but you've got Immunity all over that sniper side. Brattles doing his best to fend them off. The rockets are now up. They know it, and they do get out of there untouched, Hoggy. He got away with those rockets, which was pretty impressive given that you've got Benno over here with Snipe. He's dropped that thanks to that rocket. These nades are now going to be coming out though. A little bit of a reflex rocket, bit of a waste, but given that he was no shield, he wanted to stay alive. So I won't give him too much hate for that move, that's for sure. He still has 2 rockets in the chamber as well, and he's still somehow alive. And more importantly, Hoggy, this is deja vu of the Plaza match. Citadel are in front by 3 kills. 15-12 at 9-minute 20 mark. 20 seconds until Snipe comes up. And Brattles is still going to work with these rockets.
Yeah, really good job by Brattles here. He got one shot about 2 or 3 times from nades. He stayed alive. And he got, I think, almost 4 kills with those rockets. So that's really, really important to note. It's 18-12 now. Citadel are pushing ahead. And Immunity is stuck over here at the blue base. Sorry, as Seduce goes down. Sniper's coming up any second now. Yep, it's up right now. It looks like Benno's trying to push around to red base. He's going to come behind Havoc. Is Havoc going to be able to do it? He's going to be able to stay alive for now. Brattles is going to be able to help him out. He gets back smacked by Hef. Benno gets another kill. Benno loves that scatter shot, and he's using it the best he can.
That's exactly right. That sniper was also dropped. I'm not sure if there's any ammo left. Benno and Lunchy playing ring around the rosy. Is Lunchy going to duke him out? Benno comes back, tries to do the duck and weave. And he's going to be unfortunately taken out. Benno able to stay alive, and he's also still got that scatter shot. You see Seduce up there behind him in the corner. He's got the snipe now, and a great position here from him. He's going to look to dome as many people as he can with that, but instead, he's caught off guard by the nades coming out from Lunchy. You've got Havoc over here as well in the cave, just pushing out from their sniper side. Let's get back over to where the action is. You've got Brattles getting the nades out. Who is that player from the blue team? It's Weasel. Weasel was right over in the red base. He was going to be punished for it. 23-18 is your score though, Hoggy, at almost the 8-minute mark. Now we've got the guys from Immunity showing a little bit of life, trying to push out, and they're going over on that sniper corner of the map. The sniper is in the hands of, I think, Benno. It is indeed. He's got 2 bullets left in the chamber, 7:50 on the clock, and these guys are slowly fighting back. 3 kills is the deficit. Make that 2 now. Immunity are on the comeback, and this, again, it's what we saw in Plaza. Citadel just need to maintain their momentum.
Yep, so Team Immunity have rockets. They have 2 sniper bullets left in that. Oh my god, beautiful play by Seduce to stay alive here. And he lives. Oh my god, absolutely amazing. Beautiful play. He's going to stay alive. He's going to push himself over to sniper. But what I was saying is Team Immunity have rockets and they have a sniper right now. Voltage goes down though. Seduce, really nice shots. He needs to back down, stay alive. Last 2 players from Citadel stuck in blue base. This is good for Immunity at the moment.
This guy, Seduce, he managed to stay alive and yet again does. He had some great moves before that anyone would be envious of, and he's still going off. Surely that player's almost dead. Weasel goes down. He's still staying alive. Surely he's got his killing spree about to come up. He gets the snipe, and he's helping Immunity get the comeback. There's going to be a couple players spawning over on red side. He's watching the snipe. He saw a nade come from that way. There's a player coming through. He gets the headshot. This guy's hotter than Justin Bieber at the moment. He's going huge with this snipe. He stayed alive before, and this is still that 1 life, Hoggy. He's managed to stay there. Yet another kill. Seduce, what are you on? 10 for 7. The KD isn't that good. He's 3 in front, but this 1 life, he's redeemed himself, and he's redeemed the squad. 30 for 27, 6:30 on the clock, going huge.
Yep, Seduce playing amazing right now. Benno had a sniper as well. I don't know how many shots Benno has left. Hesfit trapped another one under the base. That's Brad. He'll get a kill. Seduce will finally get taken down though, as it looks like Citadel's finally taking control of sniper back. control back of Sniper. Sorry, Rockets up in 15 seconds. Immunity are a little bit all over the blue base as it is right now. Voltage gets spotted. He gets taken out. Benno's, sorry, this is Seduce and Benno hiding inside red base. They almost take down Havoc. Benno should be able to pop out and help here. He gets taken down though. So does Seduce. So that's 2 more down. That's 32 to 33. Citadel have taken the lead. They're 1 up. Someone has Rockets and Voltage has Sniper. And I would say Citadel have the Rockets in their hands. Yep, they do. There's Brattles with him as he finds Benno as well. He'll find Seduce. That's 2 dead now. So Citadel in a really nice place right now. They have Rockets and Sniper, I'm pretty sure. Actually, Taj still has the Sniper.
Citadel is so good at using his rockets. He is trapped. That means the Sniper has gone down. Brattles has got 3 for 3 from those rockets. 1 left. Can he make it 4? He's going to make it 4. Brattles knows how to use his rockets. 39 to 32. Citadel maintaining the momentum, catching the guys from Immunity in their choke. That's amazing stuff. Brattles wisely backing up. He hears the call-outs from his teammate. They're all pushing from Sniper's side. Weasel's going to be over back here. Citadel Lunchy is going to be caught off guard. Low shield, but he wisely backs off. Sniper now in the hands of Havoc. Again, your score has slowed down. 39-32, and these guys start to just play a little more passive. Citadel needs to keep the pressure on Immunity, though. They've bunched up together, which is what they need to be to get their team shots on, but Immunity have free reign around the map. As I say that, Benno loses his face. We're going to be checking out Brattles here for Citadel. He's got no more rockets left. I don't think he noticed, though, because he still had them out for quite a while. Weasel's going to be over here trying to get snipe control, and he needs to basically keep doing what he's doing, because Weasel's been going off. Let's have a quick look at the scoreboard. Brattles actually gone 17 for 10, so it's Brattles leading the way for Citadel, and Seduce is about to fall as well. Citadel 43 to 36. Hoggy, what a game.
Yep, Rockets up in 25 seconds though, so Immunity need to try use that at their best ability. Immunity goes 1 down, sorry, as Weasel backs up. He trapped another one inside that cave. Voltage might go down here. No great shots from Seduce to help him out. Voltage does go down though. Benno's up at top rockets. He's waiting for these to spawn. He's got 10 seconds on those. He needs to be careful though. There's a player pushing up just next to him.
I'm just having a look here because there's a battle between these 2 players. You've got Lunchy over here getting shots on Benno. Benno's going to be taken down. Lunchy wins that battle, and he's over here on Snipe, but it is going to be the Rockets coming up. Who's in a position to get it? It looks like it might be Taj. I'll jump over to him real quick. He might be taken down. He needs to watch himself. Only 3 kills required here for the Citadel squad. This could be a fairy tale finish for these guys right here, but Immunity are fighting back. 41-47, 6 kill deficit. Rockets are up, and these are going to be vital. Can he stay alive? Voltage, you need to, and so does the rest of your squad. Get these rockets, and then basically chuck a Citadel and use those rockets to your use. He's going to fire one off the defensive rocket just to protect himself, as he was looking like he might have been shot at from Citadel. They only need 2 more kills, and Voltage starts to go to work, or if he can, he's going to be trying to do the jump up here to the ramp. Still 48 kills. He spots the 1 player going to his left. He doesn't check the flank, which could be dangerous. He's going to get 1 kill though. Now a 4 kill deficit. Needs to watch out. The Citadel players will quickly jump over here. Brattles is caught over in the cave. We'll get back over to Voltage, who has these rockets. Hoggy, is he going to get it? Brattles caught out. There it is. 45-48. Citadel starting to choke. Can they keep their momentum? They need to, and there it is right at the end. 50 to 45, 2 quick kills coming out from Citadel, taking the series, taking the tournament, and Citadel are actually going to be your first team qualified for the ANZ regional final for the Halo World Championship. Yeah. What a game, Hoggy.
Absolutely amazing. That was a ridiculous game, by the way. It just was so back and forth, you know. Immunity sort of got ahead, then Citadel got back ahead, and you know, Citadel managed to hold their leads just longer, you know, and when Voltage got these rockets, they had a beautiful chance to sort of get it back into the game. You can see that there's 4 alive for Immunity right now. They're only 4 kills behind. He still has 2 rockets left. It's interesting because he gets a kill here, but he doesn't reload his rockets to sort of help him out with this next kill. I would be instantly reloading my rockets here to help my team out, but it looks like Immunity got trapped over in the other cave, and, you know, that's where they faltered, and, you know,
that's exactly
they died, and it's over.
Caught out in the cave, Citadel pinched them in there, and that was all she wrote for those guys. 17 for 13 to Brattles. He really led the charge here. Havoc and Weasel a little bit lagging behind. 15 assists. No one else got double-digit assists, but Weasel got 15. And then you can see there on your screen the series as it went down. Citadel, Immunity, Citadel, Immunity, Citadel! They won there in the end.